Well, physical activity is essential for kids to reach their developmental milestones.
Nate Hendrickson from TNT Kids Fitness and Gymnastics is here to talk about how to keep your kid active in this frigid weather. All right, the favorite activity for kids to do in frigid weather is what?
If they can be outside, the fresh air. You know, when they have to lug around those big heavy jackets, it's building muscular strength and endurance too. So it's one thing to keep them inside and be active, but being outside is just as vital. So
He answered that favorite question.
See, he wouldn't answer his favorite Christmas movie. Neither of these guys have seen White Christmas, by the way. Very disappointed. But you don't have to be disappointed when you're talking about activity for kids, because there's lots of ideas, as you said.
Absolutely. And you know, it all depends on where we want to start with child development and their ability to be a confident mover. If you focus in at 0 to 2, you know, we're looking at tummy time and really understanding what does that do to promote the rest of the locomotor skills, the running, jumping, hopping, skipping, but then also recognizing the bending and twisting as it leads to the manipulative skills, which leads to all those occupational things that we ask kids to do later. So,
what about the parents who have the little ones who've had a few too many Christmas cookies? It's okay to let them run it off, right?
Well, yeah, absolutely. And I think that's the part of it is when we start where kids start, I mean, how do we create a confident mover so they are burning the calories at those younger ages and really recognizing what their bodies can do. So to start, you know, if the child already has some increased body mass and, you know, that statistic came out that North Dakota is quite a ways up there on that list of childhood obesity. So really taking responsibility as parents, saying, okay, we need to do this as a family, and what can we do as a family, or how do you reach out to organizations to help support their child's wellness, fitness, to support that healthy body weight.
You talked about, you know, getting them outside, but you see what's coming up. I mean, 20 below. You want to be outside and that stuff. I think that's where TNT, you guys got a lot of great stuff going on over there. How can we incorporate TNT into our kids' fitness?
Well, you know, we serve. Actually, we had our Building Healthier Babies class. So we're actually starting at 6 weeks as the youngest kiddo that we have.
Wow.
And then that progresses all the way up through 18 years of age. And then we also have adults that have special needs. But there's kind of a program for each and every ability level that walks through our doors. And the best way to do is just give us a call, and we can definitely find out the best environment for your kids, whether it's open gyms or preschool open gyms, things like that.
So if babies are having more tummy time when they're younger, it's helping them later too? Absolutely.
So we look at that progression of ability from a physical standpoint. In tummy time, they're increasing their neck stability. Because think of a whip, right? The head is the handle, and if that head is out of control, the rest of the body just wiggles. So what does that lead to? Well, a kid can't feed themselves as appropriately and things like that. So in tummy time, they work on that neck and postural control, having them turn different directions. That leads to a more confident mover when they're sitting. And then that leads to crawling, to standing, to then actually walking. Because I don't know if you have kids, you know, one of the things that we always wonder about is, you know, a kiddo gets up and moving for the first time and their head is 2/3 of their body weight. Well, as they start walking, they go too fast and they crash and you hear the smack. Well, we wonder, was that their face or their hands that hit? So we have to recognize in tummy time, how does that increase a child's ability to control their head as they fall? So
that's scary. I always get so nervous when they're doing the little teetering walking. You're like, your heart kind of stops.
All right, we're going to talk more about what you can do to get the kids out and get active this winter right after this.